Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to everyone. We are from LAX 2049, Group 175. I've got news for you. And today we are conducting our second discussion regarding our second assignment. So we'll start this meeting by introducing ourselves first. I'll start with me. My name is Nick Muhammad Ashraf bin Nick Ismail. You guys can call me Nick. My matrix number is 206630, and let's continue with the next person. Shall we continue with Afiq?
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Good evening. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Muhammad Afandi. My matric number is 209111. Thank you.
Anyone wants to go next?
Yeah,
okay.
Okay,
You first. Yeah.
if Sarah.
You can try first.
Okay. My name is Priyanka. My matrix number is 206631. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And hi, my name is Diao Ling. My matric number is 208620. And thank you.
Okay,
My
next.
name is Wasim Hasan Sanjit. My matric number is 200150. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ali Atira. My matric number 209112.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Aidil Amri and my matrix number is 207454. Thank you.
Ija?
Hello everyone, my name is Jabo. You can call me Terry. My mention number is 205168. Okay.
All right, thank you. So now we'll be continue with our next discussion. Each and every one of us will share a news so that we can publish it in our first section, which is news around us and COVID-19, right? Okay, so who wants to go first? Sarah, do you want to present first?
Yes. Okay, that's all right.
Okay.
I found my news on BBC News website, and the big title is from Hong Kong. China says opposition walkout is an open challenge since this Wednesday, according to the decision made by NPC Standing Committee. The 4 fellow lawmakers, like from Hong Kong, the lawmakers from Hong Kong, were dismissed because they were blamed for supporting Hong Kong's independence. Like maybe you don't know, or maybe you know, just not long before, Hong Kong's there's something rebellion happened in Hong Kong, but now it goes well. But this Wednesday, according to the NPC Standing Committee, the 4 lawmakers were dismissed, and they were blamed for Hong Kong's independence, denying the Chinese sovereignty, and they beg for the interference from the foreign forces. And these all seem to be a threat to the whole national security. And soon after the 4 dismissed members, 15 opposition members of the pro-democracy announced their resignation after after these 4 people. And however, on the other side, the dismissed members claimed that this new resolution or this decision passed by NPC is against one country, two system agreement, and it's a violation to Hong Kong's autonomy. That's all my news. But in my opinion, I being as a Chinese, I don't feel our country is like restrict the freedom of speech, or it's a violation to autonomy. I think we are all free from speech. I don't know why Hong Kong always said that the Chinese government is interfere with their freedom or their right to speech. But for me, I don't know much about politics, but I think no one side, there's no one side which is completely right. We cannot say, oh, this is completely right or that is completely wrong. They must have some reason behind the scene. But I think the government should consider people's well-being as their first goal, not trying to like provoke some rebellion. And yeah, that's all my opinion from this news.
So the news that I have chosen is about the airline sector. The news is from freemalaysiatoday.com. The article's title is Airline May Need 3 Years to Recover from the COVID-19 Impact. So in this article, our country transport minister, Wee Ka Siong, said that in this regard, airlines are expected to need a period of 3 years to fully recover from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, subject to the outbreak in the country and abroad. So as we knew, since the outbreak of this pandemic, the airline sector actually have taken precaution in preventing spreading of COVID-19. But due to the increasing of COVID-19 case in our country, the government have decided to take a drastic decision, which is to shut the borders and grounded the flights. So that means no flights can go into the country or go out the country. So due to this restriction, the airline company have taken a big hit as they are not fully operating, and it's also suffered a great loss. This sector is not only happening to Malaysia Airlines, it's also happening globally. For Thailand also, they are in a great debt as they lost millions of dollars from this sector. And in this article, it also include that Malaysia Airlines and Asia X have cut staff and announced restructuring plans. Then the Asia Group also have lowered their market recovery expectation, and Malindo Air also has launched a retrenchment exercise, which is they fired their staff. So from this article itself, I think this pandemic is not actually give a huge impact to this sector, but it also affected the employers and the tourism sector, as people cannot travel around the world, and also they lost their job. So hopefully within this 3 years, as the Ministry of Transport said, the case of COVID-19 can be decreasing and our airline company can fully operating as normal. That's all the news that I need to share. Thank you.
Okay, I have chosen India and China dispute. We know all about that. This news is from BBC News. India and China dispute. India hands over soldiers who cross borders. A Chinese soldier has been handed back to the Indian authorities after he strayed across a contested border in the Himalaya region. We know India and China are fighting because of their space. The People Liberian Army soldier was apprehended at the Demhok area of Ladakh. Ladakh, India said on the Monday. When the soldiers are disoriented and was provided medical assistance and oxygen, the army said in a statement. Okay, the tension have been high between these two countries since deadly clash from March. It started from March. Okay. Now we can say how India and China bought a peace for now. In my opinion, the joint announcement followed a marathon meeting between India and Foreign Ministry. Uh, Jaishankar and China's counterpart Wang Yi, someone, yeah, maybe, yes, Wang Yi. They sit for a peace. Maybe if they consider something, they could lead us. They could board a peace for now. Otherwise, it will lead a very big war in this pandemic, and that is my topic. Yeah.
Okay, hi everyone. So I found my news from BBC News. So the title of the news is Singles Day, the world's biggest shopping event luring scammers. So as everyone noticed that yesterday is 11/11 shopping day. So this year's event is expected to continue break records across Asia as more people stay home and shop online due to COVID-19 pandemic. So it represents a huge honeypot for scammers who over the years have come up with increasingly innovative ways to trick consumer from creating fake apps. So there are a lot of reported cases, but I choose one from China. A woman in Yunnan province recently lost a total of 200,000 yuan. She was tricked into believing that she would be getting a refund on 200 yuan worth of clothes that she bought on e-commerce platform called Taobao. So she had transferred multiple times after being told that there were problems with their system and and that she had to pay to unfreeze her account. So from the news, we can conclude that shoppers and consumers need to be alert and be careful in the future. We should not give away our personal information such as bank account to the others over the phone. So fake refund scams also offer us more than what we paid for, which is would rarely happen in the real situation. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. So I've got the latest COVID-19 in Italy today. And the Italian Health Ministry says there had been 32,961 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Italy in the past 24 hours. Brings the total number of the confirmed cases. Oh, sorry, cases to 128,000 since the outbreak first began in February. Italy has so far reported 42,953 deaths for COVID-19. The second has the number of deaths in Europe after the UK. In the past 7 days, the number of new cases. Sorry. In the past 7 days, the number of new cases cases per day in Italy has peaked at more than 34,000. With more than 455 new deaths per day. At the same time, death rates are rising. Italy's health ministry reported 623 new deaths on Wednesday, the highest number since April 6. And the death toll is the highest in 7 months. Authorities fear the death toll and infection rate will continue to rise as winter approaches. Okay, this is the article I picked up today for the global COVID-19 news.
My news, I found it from Star newspaper. It's about Germany finds no evidence against Thai king. Right. So, as you all may know that in October, thousands of Thai protesters who are demanding more accountability and transparency from the monarchy submitted a letter to the German embassy in Bangkok, asking the authorities to probe whether he has exercised royal authority during his time there in violation of the country's law. So then, the Thai people, they send the letter to the German government, and then the German government said that there has no reliable evidence that the Thai king has taken any such decisions during his stay in Germany. So the Foreign Ministry of Germany said in a written answer to parliamentary question. So I think this is a very important news since the Thai issue with their royalties is a really major issue in their country, and they are all very serious about it. So then I also found another news that saying the Thai king expressed his apologies to the Thai people in front of all the protesters. So I think this is a really big news, and maybe we can put it in the section. So, right.
Okay, my news is about Turkey ban smoking in public areas amid surge of COVID-19 patient. Okay, this is I picked this news from Reuters website, where posted by the Reuters staff on November 12th at 2:53 a.m. So this news is mainly about the measure taken by the Turkish government in order to curb the COVID-19 cases. Because on Wednesday, which is yesterday, Turkey banned smoking in crowded public places to slow a recent surge in symptomatic corona patients. Because currently in Turkey, the daily coronavirus cases is rising. They are having their second wave now. So this smoking ban is aimed to ensure citizens obey the rules to wear masks properly in public, because people were seen to lower them while smoking. So this improper way of wearing the mask would easily spread the virus. So to make sure people wear masks all times at properly, this smoking ban will be imposed in areas, especially in crowded area, such as in bus stop and so on. So I think this is a great effort done by the Turkish government in order to against the pandemic. So I think this news would be a great example for us because, as we all know, small changes can make big difference. Yeah, that's the news from me.
If you want me to ask, then I will suggest the last one, Turkey bans smoking. This one we can choose for global section. This is like very logical and it could be a suggestion for everyone. And for government also, like they can take this kind of necessary step to stop spreading COVID-19. This is very good suggestion for everyone. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because it is a big decision for the country to make, right?
Yeah. But
Mm,
if they government doesn't take, but the public they can be aware about the smoking and everything.
yeah, because we need to consider the government need to consider how the public reaction will be.
Yeah,
Because there
they
will
have
be a
to
lot
think
of
about
people
this. Yeah.
smoking. So
But the government also can make a smoking zone. The who loves to smoke,
yeah,
they'll go there and smoke.
they should make the smoking zone.
Yeah.
No one else wants to support this news? Sarah also support this news, okay.
Yeah.
Other people?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I would agree with Priyanka's news.
Priyanka news. Okay, why? Can you explain why ideal?
Because I think it is not easy for a government to take a drastically law to ban smoking in the public area. So
Yeah. Okay, so Jia, what do you think, Jia?
I'm not sad here.
Okay, so if okay, so we can pick Priyanka's news about the Turkish government ban smoking at public area. And so our next news.
I think that the Turkey one also means for the COVID-19 because
Yeah.
smoking is also related to the wearing mask. So
Okay.
maybe other than COVID-19, like other
Yeah,
news.
we choose other than COVID-19 because Turkey is actually about the COVID-19 also. They ban smoking to decrease the COVID-19 cases.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Okay, so the Priyanka's news is related to COVID-19. So we already got one for COVID-19 case and another one, any global news, or we can add any other news.
How about the scammers online shopping?
Yeah, ideas news.
Ideal news because if you put this kind of news on our newspaper it would create awareness among the people, right?
Yeah, because now everyone is
So
doing online shopping.
Yeah.
So ideas news would be a great sharing for everyone so that everyone in the world everyone who reads our news can be aware of this type of scammers. It is an important warning because a lot of people have been scammed these days. So any suggestions about any other news? Anyone else support ideas news to be chosen?
I think this is suitable to be put into the news around us section, as it spread awareness. It also shows that people around the world shopping a lot actually.
Yeah, right. So everyone else agree? We'll choose these two topics.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, so our latest decision is to choose Ideal's topic and also Priyanga's topic, right? About the Turkish government and the scammer. Alright, so last chance. Anyone wants to oppose this decision?
No.
No? Alright, so I guess okay with these two news. You can change it.
Okay.
Alright, so our final decision is we choose these two news, which is the Turkish government ban smoking and also the scammer on online shopping website. Alright, so as a summary for our discussion tonight, we have discussed a lot of headlines globally and locally to be put in our first section of our newspaper, which is news around us in COVID-19. So we already choose two topics. One is related with COVID-19 and another one is related to any global news. So our first choice, our majority choice for the news globally is we choose the Ideals news about online shopping website about the scammers, and another news is related with COVID-19 is Priyanga's news, the Turkey government bans smoking. So everyone agree, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so it is confirmed, and that is all for our meeting tonight. We'll continue our discussion in our next assignment. So I would like to thank everyone for um, coming to this meeting and contribute everyone's idea. Thank you.